going on, everybody? Brutus on Baseball here. I wanted to share with you a big package I got in the mail today. It's actually a package that came from PWCC, my vault. So these are cards that I've won throughout the years, either from PWCC auctions back in the day or stuff that I've had sent to PWCC for storage. And I eventually wanted to get these back, so I knew that I didn't want to resell these. I wanted to have them in my collection. And once I got enough of them, I just figured, hey, let's put an order together, get them out of the vault and into my personal collection. So I got them right here. I'll go through them. Big box here. Let's situate this. Packed it really well, which is great. Lots of peanuts in there, and basically just have this brick of cards right here. I wanted to say first, real quick before I do open, that I've used PWCC for a long time for my vault storage. They went through a bunch of stuff with, getting kicked off of eBay, being accused of shill bidding, being accused of kind of participating in reselling cards for people that were trimming. I stuck with them in terms of vaulting services just because I figured that's where my cards were. It's actually not that far from where I live. I can pick stuff up a little bit easier if I'm heading down that way through Portland. So it just kind of made sense for me. And then most recently they got bought out. They had a ton of problems where they were giving out loans for people to buy more cards. People weren't able to pay back those loans because the card market, just the bottom fell out. People were buying wasn't worth what they had bought it for, so they couldn't actually repay the loan, or it just made more sense to them to let go of the card because it wasn't worth nearly as much instead of repaying the loan. So PWCC kind of were caught with all this money outstanding, and I don't think that they could pay it off. So eventually they had to entertain a buyout. So they got bought out by Fanatics recently. That, kind of got rid of the history of PWCC from my perspective, that kind of bias against them from a lot of people, all of the history of kind of dubious acts that they had been, allegedly involved with. So I think that kind of got rid of that. I think a lot of the people are no longer there, and it really gave a lot of backing behind PWCC. So I think a lot of people were starting to worry about, are they going to be able to stay in business? Are they going to go bankrupt? What's going to happen to my cards? All this kind of stuff. But, being bought out by Fanatics really did make me feel comfortable about the situation a little bit more. That being said, the last 6 months, I would say, with PWCC has been a bit of a roller coaster. I think I've gone through 3 different reps that I've been talking to. They had a period 6 months ago, let's say, where they just couldn't ship anything out. I think it was right after Fanatics bought them. It took a month to be able to get their shipments fulfilled. So that was a really difficult period. So it's been a rocky road recently, but I figured with these cards, at least I knew that I wanted these in my possession. So at least get some of these back into my hands. And I figured I'd walk that through with you today. And I do get use out of vault services. Like most of my expensive cards, I don't keep at home because I don't really have a place that's great to display all of them just yet. That's something I'd love to have in the future, but I don't really have right now. I'm just going to keep on trying to open this as I talk. So without being able to display all of the best cards, I figured putting them in the vault in a place where they're safe and they are insured fully, and I don't have to worry about that for my really nice cards, just makes sense for me right now until I can get to a spot where I can actually store those or display them at home. So these cards are not, those super, high-end cards that I do have. These are ones that I don't want to sell them anytime soon, but they're also not my high-end stuff that I could easily get shipped to me, and it's not going to be a big worry if I have something damaged or lose something in the future, that sort of thing. So that's kind of what we're looking at today. As you look at them, there's going to be a whole range of cards. We got the SGC pile, looks like. You got the BGS pile and a couple PSAs at the front. Lots of SGC, it looks like, is what I shipped. Let's see what the best way to do this is. Get the rubber band off of there. Maybe split it up. Got my PSA section over here. Got BGS and got SGC. So let's put those aside, the PSAs aside. Most of what I knew that I wanted back in my possession was going to be players that I collect long term, rookie cards of future Hall of Famers or Hall of Famers. So that's kind of what they are. Let's look through the SGC pile first, shall we? So first up, we got an Acuna. I figured I'd bring this one home. It is a Ronald Acuna 2018 Topps Chrome Sepia Refractor SGC 10. I think I brought this one home just because I didn't have the SGC. I've got a couple PSAs, but not the SGC, so I figured I'd keep one for the collection. Next one up, I got Evan Longoria. So I'm a huge Evan Longoria fan. I love him. I think he's one of my favorite players from the 2010s. And this is a SGC 100 Pristine, one of my favorite sets. I love this 2008 Upper Deck Masterpieces set. The Scherzer is a great looking card. The Longoria is a great looking card. I love how it looks. Just kind of the stippling on it, and I think the images are great too. So it's a pristine rookie card, something for my collection that I wanted to have. Next one up, another Acuna. Got this one, the 2018 Topps Big League. This is the gold parallel SGC 10. So I wanted to get that one home. It's the only gold parallel that I think I have right now. So a pretty cool one to have. I got the Ichiro card, Fleer Platinum, 2001 Fleer Platinum SGC 10. Right there, you can see he's one of those dual cards. Elpidio Guzman, I don't think he ever did anything, but an Ichiro rookie. So that's one that I can add to my Ichiro Master rookie card set, and I did not have that card in SGC 10, so I figured I'd bring it home. Next one, another Acuna. You can see I've got a lot of Acunas. So, I bought a lot of Acunas. I've talked about that in other videos. I bought a lot last year when his market was down in the off season. And so I've got a lot of extras that I am holding on to or kind of putting up for sale on occasion. But the ones that I don't have extras of, that's what I sent home. So the Sepia Refractor, the, what else? The Gold Big League, and this Topps Fire, the Flame version. I love these Topps Fire cards. I think they're just beautiful cards. And so I didn't have an extra one of that in SGC 10, so figured I'd bring it home. This is the same story. Juan Soto 2018 Topps Gallery, the wood grained. I love the look of these cards. This wood grain finish is just one of my favorite from that 2018 whole year of cards, really, the Topps Gallery wood grain. So brought home the Juan Soto. Next one up. All right, so this is another gap in my Hall of Fame rookie card collection. I will set some aside, set that Ichiro aside to fill into the gap. And this is 1995 Bowman Vladimir Guerrero Sr. Rookie card, SGC 98. I did not have that one yet, so I'll set that one aside. And this is a pretty easy one to show, just because there's not a lot of cards here. We got the 95 Bowman Vladimir Guerrero Sr. PSA 10, and then Bowman's Best PSA 10 BGS 95. The one that I got in the mail from PWCC is the SGC 10 of the base Bowman version. So as you can see, I'm still missing the BGS 95 of the Bowman and the SGC 10 of the Bowman's Best. So there's my Vlad rookie set. 2013 Topps, the blue border, Manny Machado. I think that there's another one in here, actually. I just figured I'd send them home. I love Machado. Next one up, future Hall of Famer, in my opinion, Carlos Beltran. That's not Carlos Beltran, that's Juan LeBron, but this is considered Beltran's rookie card because his name is on it. So it's an SGC Gem Mint 98 of Beltran. Didn't have that in my Beltran rookie set, so add that to the collection. Another one, future Hall of Famer. Got the Clayton Kershaw 2008 Topps Update. Clayton Kershaw SGC 98 Gem Mint. Didn't have that one. I had the BGS and the PSA at home, I believe, but not the SGC. So add that one to the collection as well. Next one up. I love this one. This is a 2013 Topps Chrome Nolan Arenado Future Hall of Famer, no doubt. SGC 100 Pristine in that old kind of the transition period where they still use the 100 scale, but they started using the gold label. Really cool. I love Arenado. He's so much fun to watch. Next one is another Arenado. It's the same story. This one is his finest rookie card, pristine 100 grading scale, but with the gold label. So both of those Arenados with the gold label, pristine SGC. Love having those. All right, next one up is another Hall of Famer, filling the gap in my rookie card master collection. Roy Halladay, 97 Bowman, SGC 10. I'll add that one as well. I'll show you what I got there. We got the Roy Halladay rookie set. I don't have it very filled out with all of the inserts. We started to get a lot more insert cards here. They're just so hard to come by. So like the Bowman Internationals and the Refractors, International Refractors, all that kind of stuff, the Atomic Refractors for Bowman's Best. It's too much. So these are my base cards, and that's pretty much all I have for Halladay. So I've got the PSA 10, I've got the BGS 9.5. You look at the back, it does have the Quad 9.5, so it's a good version there. Bowman Chrome, we got the PSA 10 and the BGS 9.5, and Bowman's Best, same thing. Good subgrades for all the BGS cards. And so what I'm adding to it today is the SGC 10 Gem Mint that we got. So I've got a complete Bowman set now. And as you can see, I'm still just missing the SGC Gem Mints for the Bowman's Best and the Bowman Chrome. So there's my Roy Halladay. Another Hall of Famer, Mike Mussina, 91 score SGC 10. Get to add that one into my master set for his rookie cards. All right, here's my example of Mike Mussina, the Moose rookie card master set for all the grading companies. 91 Bowman, PSA 10. I don't have the BGS or SGC. Those are hard to come by. 91 score. What we're adding today is the 91 score SGC 10 that I got from PWCC. So I'm still missing the BGS 9.5 for that one. And then I got the Ultra Updates, all three, and the Upper Decks, all three, including the Quad 9.5 so you can see it. There's my Mussina master rookie list. Just a couple, looks like 2-3 more missing spots there. Next one is a future Hall of Famer, I hope. This guy had a peak incredibly similar to Sandy Koufax. And I think 3 Cy Young Awards, incredibly high peak, and he just didn't have the longevity. But great card to have. 2000 Fleer Update, Johan Santana, SGC 9810 Gem Mint. Next one is my other Manny Machado. The next one is a recent card. This one is a 2020 Topps Chrome Refractor, but with the pristine gold label of Bo Bichette. So Bo Bichette's cards have decreased a little bit. He had a pretty decent year, some injury, but having that gold label, I figured I'd leave the Gem Mints in the vault and sell them in the future, but the gold label I'll hold on to. And I think I've got a few more gold labels after that. Next one is Manny Machado again, 2013 Topps gold label, pristine 10. And I had, 2 of those. So got both of those in pristine 10. I figured I'd send them both home. I love having the pristine cards. Like, in my opinion, because of how many cards are available of modern cards and ultra modern cards, getting a PSA 10, SGC 10, it's just a standard thing now. You got thousands upon thousands of some of these rookie cards. Acuna, Soto, their Topps Update rookie cards have 20,000 plus SGC 10 or PSA 10 combined. So really, to separate yourself and having these cards, the gold label, I think, is what I'm after. SGC gold label, BGS 10 pristine gold label, and PSA doesn't have a gold label, but I think they're losing out by not having one. I think they need to have one at some point in the future, and they're just going to drag their heels until they do. But I think that's going to separate modern cards and ultra modern cards from the others. And then the last one is the same story. This shows a 2013 Bowman Manny Machado. SGC has not always been the best in the last 5 years in ultra modern cards. I think they've gotten better in the last year, but mislabeling and not really doing a lot of QA/QC on some of these. This is a 2013 Bowman draft picks and prospects Machado rookie, but still a pristine gold label. So there's the SGCs that I brought home. Set those aside real quick. Bring out the, let's look at the PSAs next. It's a short pile. 2008 Upper Deck X die cut Evan Longoria. The only one that I had. I love the die cut here. Is a rookie card. I just wanted to add it to my collection at home. So brought it home to stay with me. Next one up, 2005 Studio Justin Verlander PSA 10. Again, didn't have a copy of this one at home, so I figured I'd bring it. Next one up, let's see what we got. This is a 2016 Bowman's Best Green Refractor, Corey Seager rookie card. The green refractors, I don't remember if they're numbered. I don't see it. Oh, yep, they're numbered. See if you can see it really close up there in the light. I think it's out of 99. Tough to see. Oh, there we go. 45 out of 99 it looks like. A couple of the ones that I brought home were actually, these are, things that I love to collect. I do collect Hall of Fame rookie cards or future Hall of Fame rookie cards, but 90s inserts. I put a whole video together about my favorite 90s insert sets. Hot numbers didn't make my top 10, but I still, I really enjoyed this set, the 94 and 95. 94 is really the best one, but this is one that I won in a PWCC online auction years ago, and it's just saved in the vault, and I figured I'd bring it home and add it to my hot numbers. Same thing with Diamond Kings. I won all of these from PWCC a while ago. So Diamond Kings 93, Diamond Kings Juan Gonzalez, PSA 10. Not rare cards, but hard to find in PSA 10. 92 Ultra All-Stars, Barry Bonds at PSA 10. And the Diamond Kings and the Ultra All-Stars are two that did make my my top 10 list, especially the 92. The 92s are the best one there. And then this last one is a 93 Topps Florida Marlins inaugural. So it's got the little stamp for the Florida Marlins right there. But it's a Jim Edmonds rookie card. They're harder to come by. I didn't have one at home, so brought that one home. Speaking of Jim Edmonds, we'll go into BGS now. Got the Rockies. So this one is the Florida Marlins in honor of the first year of existence. This is the Rockies stamp. So those are the two different versions. Plus they had the gold label version. So there's three different parallel sets in 93 Topps. But this is the Rockies, and it's a pristine 10. Really hard to find in that condition. Next one up, a 2018 Topps Chrome Shohei. BGS 10. I've got a ton of copies of these in PSA 10, but I figured I'd bring the BGS 10 home. And you'll see that in a lot of these. What I brought home is my BGS 10 pristines, because I know that I'm probably going to hold on to those. Same thing with these gold label SGC 10 or pristines or 100 pristines. Bringing home the pristines because that's what I'm going to likely hold on to for my collection and sell the 9.5s for BGS or the SGC 10s, but I'll keep the pristines. Same thing here with this one. 2018 Topps Allen Ginter, got the Ronald Acuna Jr. BGS 10. Another Shohei, this is the base Topps BGS 10 pristine. Corey Seager, the amazing year that he had. Another BGS pristine. This is a blue refractor. This is numbered out of 250. You can see this one. You can kind of see it. Looks like number 77 out of 250. So another BGS 10. Got the Johan Santana. I love this one, Finest. This is a great looking card. I love these Finest cards from 2000. BGS 10, hopefully a future Hall of Famer, we'll see. I got the Tom Glavine rookie card, 1988 Topps, BGS 9.5. So I didn't have my 9.5 in my collection here. So this is the Glavine Master rookie set that I was talking about. I've got the 88 Donruss and PSA 10, missing the BGS 9.5 and the SGC. Fleer, I've got all the three base cards, and I've got a Fleer Glossy and PSA 10, so I don't have the BGS or SGC and the Glossy version. I've got all three scores. I've got the PSA 10 and BGS 9.5 for the score Glossy, missing the SGC, and the Topps. So the one that I got in the mail from this is the 9.5. So that's what I was missing. I got the PSA 10, the BGS 9.5, and the SGC 98. So there's the Glavine. Chipper Jones, same thing. 91 Bowman, Chipper Jones, 9.5, added to the gap that I needed to fill. So next up, let's look at Chipper Jones. We've got the 91 Bowman, PSA 10, SGC 10, 91 Score, PSA, BGS, SGC, Topps, PSA 10, BGS 9.5, and a SGC 100 pristine. And the upper deck, PSA 10, BGS 10 pristine, and SGC 100 pristine. So what we're adding from this set is the 91 Bowman BGS 9.5 across the board. So adding that, and look at that, the base cards are all finished. Nothing else needed in Chipper Jones. So this is kind of what I go for ultimately. This makes me happy when I can actually see a Chipper Jones set and watch it fully completed. That makes my day. And a hopefully future Hall of Famer, Gary Sheffield. I needed to fill my gap for 89 Donruss BGS 9.5 Gem Mint. So add that. I got this one. This is a 2015 Bowman Chrome Refractor, Francisco Lindor. One of my favorite things about Bowman Chrome is the base refractor is numbered 499. So it's really cool to have even the base refractor numbered. I love to see that. So you just don't have tons and tons of parallel sets with no numbering. Next one up is another Ichiro gap. We'll filling the 2001 Upper Deck BGS 9.5 Ichiro card. Next one up is another Corey Seager. This one's another numbered version, 2016 Topps High Tech green rainbow. Not always easy to find the numbers on these ones. This one's up in the top corner here, so not sure if you'll be able to see that in the light that we've got. It's a pretty low numbered parallel for Corey Seager after the year he's had. And the last card, again, filling in a master rookie set for Ivan Rodriguez, Pudge Rodriguez, 91 score rookie traded, BGS 10 pristine. So we've got a pretty big one here, so I won't go through everything, but Pudge Rodriguez, Ivan Rodriguez, we got Bowman, we got PSA 10, Donruss rookies, got them all. For their update, have 2 score rookie traded. I've got 2, and that's actually where we're inserting the BGS 10 pristine of the score rookie traded. So now I've got all 3 of the score rookie traded. Tops traded, I've got the base PSA 10 and the base BGS 10 pristine with the Tops Tiffany PSA 10 Ultra update, and then the Upper Deck final edition. So there's my Pudge Rodriguez. I'm missing a handful, 5, 6 more of them, something like that. That's everything that I brought home with me. A lot of cards adding to the future potential Hall of Fame rookie set, and this stack of cards to add to my actual, or who I think is really close. Ichiro is going to get voted in. I hope Sheffield gets in, or the actual ones that are already in the Hall of Fame. So there you go. Just piece of my collection I wanted to share. Some exciting cards to bring home. I love these old 90s inserts, kind of filling out those sets. I got a lot of my pristines back. Santana, I love to see the Otani PGS pristines. I think this is a hard one to come by too. Jim Edmonds is one of my favorite players growing up. Watching him play defense was just phenomenal. And then just a lot of pristines of the SGCs. I've got my Arenado pristines, Kershaw, Machado pristines, some of these blue borders, wood, flame, gold, just fun stuff to have in my collection. So thanks again, everybody, for joining me, taking the time to look through this. I hope I didn't take too long, but this is stuff that I love looking through, and figure if I enjoy it so much, then maybe you guys would too. Leave me some comments down below if you like this sort of video, if you want me to keep sharing this, or if it's just too long, too boring, let me know. Take it easy, everybody. Until next time, as always, keep talking baseball, and we will see you around.